Welcome to the High Five Nonprofit Marketing Ideas. I'm Jillian McDowell, Marketing and Advertising Strategist with 5ones. Thanks for watching my video series dedicated to nonprofit marketing and fundraising. Today's topic is 5 starters for a nonprofit social media strategy. According to TechJury's most recent data, people spend an average of nearly 2.5 hours a day on social media, and all you have to do is look at your own screen time app to confirm this. So you know that social is a key component to raising your organization's profile and engaging new and existing supporters. Social is a competitive place to be, but you wouldn't work for a nonprofit if you weren't up for a challenge. So let's get social. Here are my 5 starters for nonprofit social media strategy. 1, your goals. Here are 3 tips to drill down on them. 1, identify what you want your social media activity to achieve. Are you going to use social to spread news or fundraise? Do you hope to educate people about your nonprofit's mission or recruit event volunteers? 2, after you know what you want to accomplish, establish 1 or more key performance indicators, aka KPIs, to measure your progress. If awareness is your goal, you might use the number of post views as a data point. Conversions, like event registrations or donations made online, could be a measurement of engagement. 3, whatever KPIs you choose, make sure they are SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. 2, target audience. Who are you writing for? Gut check your knowledge of your of your nonprofit's audience or audiences by doing a few things. 1, refer back to your goals. The audience for increasing awareness, for example, of your nonprofit may be different than the one for increasing donations. 2, survey your members, beneficiaries, donors, volunteers to find out which social media platforms they engage with. And 3, create user personas. So if you decide to engage on multiple social platforms, you'll have personas for each to guide your messaging. Even if you're only going to be on one social channel, personas can help you create different posts on the same subject. 3, platform selection. So by now, you will have taken 2 steps towards picking 1 or more social media platforms by defining your goals, and 2, determining which social media your target audience uses most. On to 3, compare your social goals and target audience with each platform's strength and audience demographics. For example, if you're all about updating your target of younger than average adults with late breaking news and advocacy alerts, Twitter could be your prime platform. As you compare different social media options, consider that some offer features solely for nonprofits. One is Facebook. If your nonprofit qualifies to be a member of their social good community, you'll have access to tools and functions specific to charitable giving, crisis response, supporting health initiatives, and more. 4, social media specialist. Make your social media presence a priority by assigning responsibility for it to a social media specialist. There are a couple of ways to go about this. 1, you may be fortunate enough to have a social media specialist or designated content creator on board or have the budget to hire one. If so, #awesome. B, content creation, scheduling, and responding could be shared among staff in a department or across several departments like marketing, communications, and member engagement. Just make sure to designate a lead. And 3, like going back to school in September 2020, you could consider a hybrid model. Have your internal specialists collaborate with an external partner to create a content calendar and execute all social tasks. Call me. And 5, content calendar. Unless you thrive on Panic and Red Bull or have Da Vinci-like inspiration 24/7, 365, I strongly suggest you create a content calendar, sometimes called an editorial calendar. It will be organized and help you create content in batches. It can be a designated parking lot for ideas that hit you in a day would be better used in weeks or months in the future. Whether you use a free online template, I love Airtable, or pay for sophisticated functionality, consider these top line suggestions. 1, map out your content quarterly. Include at least the basics for each post, the overall topic, its date, the social platforms and links or locations of the copy, and visuals, if they exist, or the name of the person who will create this. Or source them, if they don't. 2, mix it up. Some of your social media content can have a limited shelf life, or some may be evergreen. It can be organic or paid or sponsored. Repurpose existing content when appropriate. A listicle from your nonprofit's blog could become a series of tweets. A beneficiary's photo and testimonial in an annual report could be perfect for Instagram. You could build regular content around day of the week hashtags. Think hashtag Wellness Wednesday if your mission is health related, or hashtag Thankful Thursday to recognize your specific volunteers, donors, or staff. You get the idea. And last, allow for the unexpected. A nailed down content calendar doesn't mean that one-offs are verboten. It's the opposite. Planning and scheduling most of your content gives you the mental space to take advantage of spontaneous social media opportunities. And posting about breaking news or events relevant to your nonprofit can make your organization more relatable and thus spur engagement. I hope you've liked the High 5 nonprofit marketing ideas today, 5 starters for nonprofit social media strategy. Thanks for being here. Please leave questions, comments, or topic suggestions below. Message me on LinkedIn or email me at julia@5ones.com.